Well, hey guys, so it's morning time. I'm just about to reapply my sunscreen, and I've got the Hada labo here, the Perfect UV Gel SPF 50 plus PA plus. I talked about the ingredients in this yesterday, and I think it's pretty much virtually identical to my other Japanese sunscreen love here, the Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence. Boy, that's a mouthful. Same numerations, I believe the same filters, honestly, and they really go on very similarly. So here's just the Hada labo so you guys can see. I mean, you can see it comes out kind of pearly white, just like I talked about yesterday, that one UVB filter that we have here in the US on our hair care products that protect against UV damage, supposedly, like the pomades and stuff. I'm just doing a little application here so you can see how nice it goes on. But let's just compare it to Aqua Rich here. They're both very similar. See? They look identical. They feel identical. Oh, they go on like a dream. Nice and cooling. You'll like these. I don't know how well they go on over makeup. What do you think?
Let me give this a try.
Slap a little on.
Oh, you gave me a lot.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna get some on my neck. You gotta get your neck. That's really important.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Yeah. This is our anti-aging routine. Speaking of anti-aging, you did the Hada labo anti-aging sheet mask last night. What'd you think?
That was really nice.
Yeah, it is nice, huh? They have a regular sheet mask and a quote anti-aging one that has soy extract in it. So it has a little bit of a brightening effect because it inhibits some of the biology of pigment transfer transiently. And afterwards, you looked like a pearl fresh out of an oyster.
I really did get some glow from it.
Yeah, it seemed to work.
Felt very pampered. I had that on during Downton Abbey.
Yeah. This morning I did the Hada labo just regular sheet mask. Those are so nice. I did it early this morning after oh, you look great.
Yeah. Feeling
Goes
good.
on like a dream. Yeah. I am a fan. The Hada labo continues to win. Hada labo, Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence. I think they're basically identical. So
this is nice stuff.
I have yet to meet a Hada labo product I don't like. Honestly, they're all fantastic. But anyways, that's just a little skincare update. But we're gonna head to Whole Foods now.
Yeah, we need some coffee, as you can probably tell. I'm not my usual bubbly self.
Yeah, my mom hasn't had the liquid courage yet.
Yeah, but I will soon get my infusion and my perkiness will return.
We're here at Whole Foods and they have conveniently provided me with a tripod. They put paper towel rolls on the table, so you guys are sitting and watching, and we'll just rotate you around here. Are you in the screen?
Now I've had my Java, so I'm a little perkier. Happy Sunday, everybody.
So last night we tried the Instapot and had a fail. You want to tell them what we tried? We're going to give it another shot, but I think we evaluated the errors. But
I had purchased the big bag of broccoli at Costco, so I thought this is a perfect thing to try steaming in the Instapot. So the first batch came out like baby food. It was so mushy. I did it for 4 minutes, and then I released the steam and removed it, but it was still mushy. And then so I did another batch. I set it for 2 minutes, but I stopped it at 1 and took it out, and it was still mushy. It was not like what you think of steamed broccoli to be. So I'm I'm disappointed in that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do garbanzos.
Yeah, we're gonna try chickpeas today, and then I think if you, you guys are wobbly, sorry. I think if you try bigger broccoli, I think the problem with the Costco broccoli is it's already in the little florets, and maybe they're too small for the,
Yeah,
for
possibly you have to buy a bed of broccoli and then just do the larger branches.
Yeah, and Downton Abbey last night was really good. We're on season 2, episode 8. No, season 2, episode 8. Episode 8 or 9.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a little melodramatic, but it's good. We got a wobbly table.
There are times when you think soap opera.
Yeah. The music.
Yeah.
We got a sneezer back there. Last week we were saying how we didn't want to be out with the flu germs, but
You know, you can't really get away from
speaking of Spanish flu. So this morning I got spiralized zucchini, and they have this, they have beluga lentils this morning. So I got some beluga lentils. On the bottom I have just some grapefruit slices and a little bit of shredded beets. And then there's this quinoa salad that's got edamame in it, and coconut and mango. So I have a little bit of that, and some black sesame seeds and turmeric on top. And what did you get?
I got this as well.
Oh, you got some grapefruit.
Tofu scramble, platano, and the beluga is down here. Look at that. It really does look like caviar.
Yeah, and they also have, you also got some of those roasted chickpeas.
Yeah, I got the little crunchy chickpeas. So, yeah, I think this is a good breakfast.
Yeah. Hey guys, so we're back at my mom's house, and she just is whipping up one of her mango matcha teas. That's gonna jumpstart your caffeine. You got a little
packaging is.
you got a little war paint on you.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Leave it on. I'll take it off later.
I took it upon myself to soak half a cup of chickpeas this morning, and in a few minutes we're gonna fire up the Instapot and see how she performs with the chickpeas. But the broccoli was a bit of a bust.
Yeah, she's on my bad list for the broccoli, but it was probably operator error on that one.
Well, I have to say the instructions aren't really straightforward.
You know, that's the way instructions are nowadays.
Yeah.
They're taking their lessons from Apple, and they send you this multilingual instruction thing, but it's not very helpful.
I know. It's like they put all of their resources into getting all of the translations, which is great, but then they can only put out like one sentence on the thing, and you're sort of, well, okay, that's useless to the whole world, thanks. I'm sure online though they probably have a more in-depth thing, but I mean, then you've got to go to your computer and locate the thing or print it.
We need to stop whining though, because we're lucky we have all these innovations.
Yeah. It doesn't, this is how much counter space it's going to take up. How do you feel about sacrificing that much real estate? Are you going to store it somewhere else?
That's a secondary question. First, let's determine if I love this or not.
Yeah.
Because right now, it's a tightrope.
Yeah, it's a tightrope.
But, yeah, the counter space. Another thing is, I was under the impression that it brought a little steaming pot or some kind of a little thing, a basket. But all there is in there is a rack.
Got it.
Which has, it's got too many openings.
Show the rack. Show the rack.
It's
so they know
too, you open it like that. This is my inner pot, which is nice shiny stainless steel.
That's all they have for the steam.
My other addition, this thing, which would be good to elevate a pan if you were going to make a steamed cake.
Correct.
But for broccoli, so the first batch I used my steamer basket in there, but it made baby food.
Yeah.
And then the second batch I threw it all on top of this, and it didn't work.
Do you have to purchase some sort of attachment, or
that's the thing
know?
about the instruction manual. It doesn't
not.
tell you that. Like normally at the end it would say, now these are the accessories you can
Add
buy,
on.
but it doesn't say that on there. So I don't know. You Instapotters out there, maybe you can.
Yeah, I guess you have to engage in YouTube. That's probably what it is. They sent this to a bunch of YouTubers in the hopes that they would make the instruction manual for them on YouTube videos.
You know, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be negative because I do want to like this thing.
Well, I think it's going to amp up your legume game. I'm hopeful. You know, it'll make it easier for you to.
Oh, this is really good.
You like it? Yeah,
Very
it's good. It's good stuff. So we will update you when we fire it up. But you guys, this Ahmad tea, the rosehip, hibiscus, and cherry, this is wonderful. I got this last weekend when I was over here at Fiesta. I also got 2 others. I got their black currant tea and a cherry hibiscus tea. Yeah, cherry hibiscus tea, equally delicious, and I can't wait. This summer, those are going to make fantastic iced teas. I'm almost certain. They almost taste like juice. I mean, I haven't had juice in a long time, but you know, kind of cherry juice. They don't even really need to be sweetened, those Ahmad teas.
No.
Yeah.
They're very good.
Yeah. British. Watching Downton Abbey now, like a proper tea.
Yeah, there's not a scene on there where they don't have their China teacup.
Yeah.
And of course the Brown Betty, or whatever her name is,
right.
she makes an appearance.
Correct, yeah. You guys, I just finished Eliza and Her Monsters. It was so good. I recommend this book. It was just really nice, a really nice story. And I think regardless of your age, I think you would enjoy it. It's really good. The ending is really tender. I'll say that. I enjoyed it. We're about to fire up the Instapot. The chickpeas, I guess, have soaked here over probably about 6 or 7 hours. I'm sure you don't technically need to soak the legumes, but with chickpeas, they're so hard, you know, kind of wanted to.
I like the soaking. Yeah,
I like the soaking too. All right, so you can see here in the Instapot, they have all your different legumes listed out. And just by popping them in the water and soaking them while we weren't doing anything, we saved ourselves here on the cook time. Apparently we can cook them in 10 to 15 minutes, but if you do it straight from dry, it's going to take 35 to 40 minutes. Okay.
All right, how much water should we use?
Well, I would say you want to do 2 cups per normal cooking because you've got 2 servings there, so that's half a cup, so you want 2 cups of water. All right, so you're going to add the soaked beans to your pot, which you did, close and lock the lid, select manual, and adjust the plus button to set for 12 minutes of pressure cooking time.
Okay.
And you should be able to hit start, I guess.
No, it starts itself.
Okay.
There it goes.
There you go. We shall see in 12 minutes. Chickpea madness.
Got a bottom soap. Moment of truth.
Moment
Let's
of
see
truth.
here. Now.
Stop. So they cooked for what, 11 minutes, and we just had it on the keep warm for a little bit. Okay.
So I'm gonna do the venting, but it's already self-venting.
It's slowed release, yeah.
So here we go. There's a lot of water up in here.
Yeah, there's the drippy lid.
Yeah, so I'll just drain the lid. Now, there are beans.
There we go. There's
wrinkles are gone.
They're done? 11 minutes.
A little firm on the outside, but tender on the inside.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, they're fine.
I was really worried about
They're fine.
the outcome of this.
So we're gonna have a little lunch. We whipped up some of our veggie salad bowls here, and my mom's made up a veggie rice bowl here. It looks like You've got brown rice, some potato, and brown lentils, roasted red bell pepper, a little bit of spinach, romaine, and is that nutritional yeast in there?
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds good.
And I put the ACV over there, over top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just having a big salad here. Whole head of romaine, brown lentils, roasted red pepper, snap peas, some potato, and some bell pepper, carrots, nutritional yeast, these sesame crackers with wasabi peas and goji berries. And I also have turmeric and garlic on there and apple cider vinegar. So that is what we're having.
I'm going to throw down some wasabi into here.
Ooh, getting jazzy. Wasabi and nutritional yeast. Woohoo. That's a good combo. Stay classy for this.
Oh, if I'd have known you were coming. I made brown rice, and when I first took the lid off, I was a little nervous because it's really flat on the top. But I tried it, and it's delicious. Would you like to try?
Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks really good. Cool.
Oh, I'm so happy.
How long did it take to make the brown rice?
4 minutes.
Okay.
And then you let it
Slow release.
Yeah. And then you do the vent.
How long did it have
10
to?
minutes.
About
so
10.
15 minutes altogether.
15 minutes
I'd say.
total. That's a lot faster than on the stove. On the stove, it takes about 45 minutes.
Yeah, for brown rice.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Awesome.
I like this, and it's so clean. Oh, yes. Okay.
Did you have to use any oil in the pan?
No oil.
Oh, awesome.
Just
water.
2 cups of rice, and you soak the rice for 15 minutes.
Oh, you said pre-soaked.
That's another step.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that does make a difference.
2.5 cups of water.
There you go. White rice would be a lot less cooking time.
Yeah,
though.
white rice is but I'm not going to eat white rice. So.
Yeah.
Except jasmine rice, I do like that, and basmati.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
All right.
So we got one thumbs down and 2 thumbs up. It's going strong for chickpeas and rice, but the broccoli was great if you're teething, but
or if you're gonna make a soup.
yeah, there you
a
go.
pureed soup maybe.
There's always a silver lining, or a silver Instapot. Hey guys, what's up? So I am back home and I just got out of the shower, had a great workout, and I'm doing my kind of nighttime hand care routine. I just grease up my hands with a little bit of Vaseline, or I use Vaseline tonight, but sometimes I use a CeraVe healing ointment, and just let it soak in under these white cotton gloves. I've talked about this before. It's kind of the principle of wet wrap therapy. I just put the moisturizing ointment onto wet skin to trap the water in there and seal it on in with these cotton gloves. And this works really swimmingly, okay? But, oops. I wanted to touch base with you guys because you all asked me a fair amount about this Nivea cream in the blue tin. I know it's like super popular, and my mom had some and she doesn't care for it, so she was gonna chuck it and gave it to me. Actually, this is a product I can see why it's popular. However, I can never unfortunately recommend this to anyone because it has so much fragrance in it. I understand why people like it. It is very nice, and it is kind of a nice scent, honestly. But if you are somebody who has a hand eczema, really dry, irritated skin, it is no time to be putting fragrance on that impaired skin barrier, okay? So this is a no-go. Sorry, I got cut off there from a little bit of a memory shortage there. But yeah, if you're somebody who's got eczema-prone hands, the last thing you want to be doing is putting fragrance on that impaired skin barrier, because it really puts you at high risk for developing allergic contact dermatitis to it. So stick with just plain fragrance-free moisturizers. Vaseline is fantastic. CeraVe healing ointment is a fantastic one. Both Vaseline and CeraVe healing ointment are free of lanolin. Lanolin is A, not vegan. B is common in a lot of ointments. And C, people with eczema can and frequently do develop an allergy to it. So I prefer Vaseline and or CeraVe healing ointment over Aquaphor, which has lanolin in it, and a lot of other ointments, including this Nivea. I think this has lanolin in it. Lanolin. Yep, this one has lanolin in it as well. So, you know, those are ingredients to avoid. I know it's incredibly confusing about the whole ingredients and labels and, you know, fragrance-free. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to be talking about kind of decoding some of the labels on the front, some more of the kind of cracking the ingredient code thing that you guys like, and I'll talk a little bit more about like why I'm so militant about the fragrance thing and why it's important. So stay tuned for that video. But anyways, guys, my mom just texted me. Apparently a chunky monkey has left the building. She polished it off in an effort to not cause anybody any emotional distress by looking at the disheartening label, you know. Hope you all enjoyed our vegan ice cream taste testing yesterday. We had fun doing it. But anyways, I'm going to conclude it here. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.